Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to unveil for you the complete walkthrough video experience for the all-new, all-season hybrid of a camper van with the livability and storage of a Class C RV, the all-new Winnebago EKKO 22A, available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We are located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and recently named by the manufacturer, Winnebago Industries, as the North American top dealer for sales volume across all of the motorized coach divisions of Winnebago Motorhomes, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, but reaching out across all of North America for that top sales volume award now for the past 6 consecutive years. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Ford Transit powertrain in accordance with the way Ford Transit outlines in their owner's manuals on page 186, in which they recommend, if possible, no towing for the first 1,000 miles, breaking in the braking and the tire system for the first 300 miles, avoiding extended trips in which you utilize the cruise control, varying your speeds to break in and seat those cylinders in that Ford Ecoboost 3.5 liter twin turbo powertrain, as opposed to the way a delivery service may tow their own personal vehicle behind your Ford EKKO out to your local dealer. Be the first to break in that new powertrain, sleep that first night in your twin bed flex bed setup, and eat that first meal in your automotive style dinette, available here at Lichtsinn RV. Blending the off-road, rugged, nomadic nature of van life with the storage and livability of traditional touring class motorhomes, the all-new, all-season Winnebago EKKO provides unmatched off-grid and all-season capabilities. Its standard all-wheel drive capability goes where other RVs can't, yet with its van size is easy to drive and easy to park. The EKKO foundation starts with the fuel-efficient, safety-enhanced Ford Transit chassis powered by the proven Ford Ecoboost V6 powertrain. The Ford Ecoboost generates a level of performance you might expect from larger displacement engines with 400 pounds-feet of torque or power, 23% more power than a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, a result of direct injection of fuel and twin turbochargers for instantaneous power with virtually no turbo lag. The Ecoboost accelerates at 310 horsepower, 65% more horsepower than a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Keep in mind, this is the Ford Ecoboost 3.5 liter V6 compared to competing RV manufacturers that utilize a base 3.5 liter, suffering significantly less power and horsepower. It's then mated up to a 10-speed automatic overdrive transmission with select shift technology to provide improved acceleration at low and mid ranges of the power band. Standard on-demand all-wheel drive engages when the Transit detects slippage and sends torque or power to the wheels that need them, and doesn't when it's not needed to improve fuel economy. Selectable modes are available for muddy, rutted, or slippery surfaces with the capability of sending 100% torque to a needed axle. This means greater traction on rain-covered pavement, not having to chain up at the base of a snowy mountainside on your way to the ski resort, and greater confidence when it comes time to path down a forest road to a remote campsite. The Ford Transit powertrain also includes safety enhancements with blind spot alerts, lane keep assist with alert or assist mode combined with driver fatigue alerts, adaptive cruise control and forward collision warning, pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking, post-collision braking, advanced track with roll stability controls, automatic rain sense wipers, side wind stabilization, hillside assist, automatic high beam headlamps, tire pressure monitoring system, dual front and safety canopy side curtain airbags, and Acrylic anti-theft system with engine immobilizer. As we work our way around to the front, keep in mind this is the initial build of the Ford EKKO Transit. This front end will actually be in the carbonized gray, all-new color scheme from Ford Motor Company. Up front here, you'll also see the coach does have independent front suspension and electric power-assisted steering up front. A great shot here of the automatic style high-performance LED headlamps. We'll also cover here in a moment the standard second under-the-hood alternator to recharge the lithium off-the-grid power bank. Just above the high-mount headlamps in the windshield, you'll see the sleek rake-back aerodynamic wind fairing installed by Winnebago for the transition from the Class C cutaway chassis to the B-Box. This does have the upgraded optional 31-gallon fuel tank from Ford Motor Company, so it provides an estimated cruising range of just under 550 miles with an estimated fuel efficiency of 15 to 17 miles per gallon highway based on reported accounts from the Ford Transit forums. Up top there, you'll see the optional roof rack, which we'll cover here in a moment. Working our way down, then you can also see the fresh air intake for the cab, intake of fresh air into the front cockpit area that we'll cover as we work our way inside and cover the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. Down below, you'll see the clad front bumper and containment around the wheel well system, provided not only that rugged look, but also durability. We'll slide around now towards the driver's side, showcasing then the fog lamps, but also the standard matte black finish, high-spec aluminum wheels. Keep in mind, these wheels that are manufactured by high-spec are the matte black appearance. We still maintain the tire pressure monitoring system from Ford Motor Company. Also keep in mind, these wheels are hub-centric. They are not lug-centric, which provides ease of balancing and ease of tire rotation. You can see that cladding then works around towards the wheel lip of the front axle. Light-duty automotive safety enhancements are also included, such as turn signal indicators in the collapsible side mirrors. These mirrors are also powered and heated, the top 2/3 of which are powered and heated, the lower 1/3 then including that wide-angle parabolic convex technology. Again, keep in mind the coach does then also include the blind spot monitoring system, which is installed by Winnebago Industries and ties in nicely to the side mirror indicator lights. Of course, the vehicle does include the keyless entry system. And then inside that cockpit area, it will reveal the fuel fill for the 31-gallon upgraded optional fuel tank ordered by Winnebago from Ford Motor Company. Again, extending that range of use. Here you can see how those mirrors do collapse, the top 2/3 of which being powered and heated, the lower 1/3 including that parabolic wide angle technology. We'll also cover, as we get inside the cockpit, the dual front and safety canopy side curtain airbags. A great shot here of the matte black stylized aluminum wheels. Again, these are the hub-centric wheels, not lug-centric, providing ease of balance and ease of tire rotation. Just behind, you'll see the integrated running boards or side assist steps with non-skid, easy-to-access entry. They also include tie-outs for securing pets or high-end bicycles. And now as we pause and take a look at this exposed bare metal, keep in mind this does include the e-coating process with the latest in e-coat infrastructure utilized by Winnebago Industries. For over 30 years, Winnebago has led the industry in rust protection with the e-coating process. In fact, recently with an infrastructure upgrade of over $7 million on this one singular aspect of the metalworking facility alone. E-coating is a critical structure component process in which exposed bare metal and chassis rails are processed through a multi-stage full immersion electrocoating system. It's a 10-stage process during which they are submerged in 10 different chemical tanks. Each of these tanks then providing 4 minutes of submersion allowing for an electrically charged exposed bare metal for a uniform plating across all of the bare metal. At Winnebago, 100% of our manufactured steel parts are either galvanized or E-coated, providing the best rust protection in the RV industry. The Winnebago EKKO is truly designed for four-season use and is off-the-grid ready with significant inputs in resource and power consumption technology. We'll touch in a little bit on how well the vehicle is insulated, but it's also designed with efficient off-the-grid power supply technology. Standard is a Lithionics 320 amp-hour battery providing 4,133 watt-hours of usable technology, paired up then with a Cummins Onan 2800i ultra-low quiet, ultra-fuel efficient generator that supplies fuel off of the top 3/4 of the fuel tank. An option from Winnebago Industries would then be to maintain that same 320 amp-hour battery along with 4,133 watt-hours of usable energy, but then delete that Cummins Onan generator, which then would provide a sealed compartment off to the right that we'll showcase here in a moment. The second option from Winnebago Industries requires the generator delete, but then provides a second 320 amp-hour Lithionics battery, providing 8,266 watt-hours of usable power energy supply, which has been tested in quality control by Lithionics, providing that amount of usable technology. Another option would be to maintain the single 320 amp-hour battery along with the Cummins Onan generator, and then have us install the second Lithionics battery to maintain both batteries and the Cummins Onan generator. Each of the Lithionics batteries provide never-die battery management features, including an internal BMS or battery management system with cell and module sensors and microprocessors with automatic cell balancing. The power reserve provides for worry-free power and engine cranking when needed to supply power to starting the batteries. It includes overcharge, over-discharge, and short-circuit protection. It also includes the internal heating kit, which permits charging operations at 4 degrees below zero. Although again, keep in mind it does include that internal heating kit. Push-button storage operation allows the user to turn the battery power on or off. And it also includes Bluetooth capability with the Lithionics battery monitor app available in the Android or iOS App Store. We mentioned earlier this Lithionics 320 amp-hour battery is unlike other drop-in lithium iron phosphate batteries used by competing RV manufacturers. These batteries are UL 1973 certified, a standard for batteries for use in vehicle auxiliary power and light electric rail applications, certified by Underwriter Laboratories to be UL 1973 certified. So we provide several different lithium options depending upon how off the grid you choose to use your EKKO, because this lithium ion package will then provide power to the coach for electrical appliances, including the high efficiency ducted air conditioning system via the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter that you see off to the right. The lithium batteries are recharged with 3 different methods, the first being 455 watts of standard solar, which we'll cover as we jump up atop the one-piece laminate block foam roof here in a moment. The second is through either utilizing your Shoreline 30 amp electrical service or by running the Cummins Onan 2800i ultra low quiet, ultra fuel efficient generator. The generator or Shoreline, regardless of which you're using, will charge the batteries through the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter converter at a user selectable level of 5 to 80 amps, with 80 amps being peak level. A third is through the Balmar second under the hood alternator, which will charge at 170 amps at peak, but also at approximately 100 to 125 amps at idle. If you have 2 batteries, they are wired in parallel, and half of that would go to each battery. Using an approximate voltage rate of 12.8 to 13.5 volts, that then provides approximately 1,600 to 1,700 watts at idle to recharge those lithium iron phosphate batteries. So within this compartment, again, each of the Lithionics batteries do have the heating pads. You can see the on-off switch atop the Lithionics battery. Off to the right of that, you'll actually see a rotary knob, and that is actually the disconnect switch for the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter converter. Again, we could add a second battery behind this existing battery and still maintain the Cummins Onan 2800i generator. Off to the right there, then you will see that is the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter designed to provide complete coach electrical service off of the lithium setup that we configure, including power to the high efficiency ducted air conditioning system. You can see the tighter bulb seal gaskets inside each of these compartments. Off to the right of that then is the Cummins Onan 2800i ultra low quiet, ultra fuel efficient generator. It is compliant with national park noise levels, which by definition are 60 decibels at 50 feet. This generator is extremely fuel efficient. It is fuel injected. It achieves this by operating at 2,400 to 2,900 RPM compared to 3,600 in prior levels. It also includes a smaller footprint and a lighter weight. It's down from approximately 125 pounds to 113 pounds. Previously, in terms of fuel consumption, at half load, the 2800i would pull approximately 0.34 gallons per hour at half load. This new 2800i pulls at approximately 0.21 gallons per hour at half load. Since one half load, or 50%, represents approximately 1,400 watts, it should be able to power the high efficiency ducted air conditioning system at about 0.2 gallons per hour, or 5 hours on a single gallon. At night, since ACs rarely operate in 100% duty cycle, the generator should power a typical energy efficient, high efficiency ducted air conditioning system with less than 2 gallons of fuel per the entire nightfall. Now, as we slide along the driver's side, you'll see the thickest insulated doors for the exterior compartments than we've ever seen by Winnebago Industries, with positive lock latching mechanisms. Sliding just above this location, you'll see the cassette toilet, which is a Thetford electric flush toilet that is white and ceramic on the inside, that does include a 180-degree swivel on the base, but does include this 5-gallon cassette. First and foremost, the cassette toilet provides so much more freedom where you can drain this black tank sewage. Rather than limiting you to just RV stations, which are sometimes difficult to find, the cassette can literally be dumped anywhere, such as at a campground or national park pit toilet, a city park, or even interstate rest area washrooms. The freedom on where you can also drain also means that you no longer have to deal with the excessive cost, waiting in lines, the mess associated with an RV drainage station. Moreover, the cassette drains quickly, it's easy to clean, and doesn't leave a nasty stench inside the RV. Again, 5-gallon capacity. It does also include a rolling base so that you can swivel this and transport just like common luggage. To the rear here, you'll also see, and we'll showcase, this is the coverage with the AluCab 270-degree batwing awning that we'll showcase here in a moment. Rearward here, you'll actually see the exhausting for the Truma appliances that we'll cover as we get inside the RV. Off to the right then, you'll see the 30-amp detachable shoreline cord service. That is actually the exhausting for the Truma Vario heat. We'll also cover the Truma AquaGo Comfort Plus as we get inside the RV and cover the fuel efficiency of these European designed appliances for on-demand hot water and coach heat. Down below here, you'll see dual rear wheels, again tying into the standard all-wheel drive, engaging and sending torque or power to the wheels that need them. We continue with the matte black finish over the high-spec stylized aluminum wheels. A convenient all-in-one utility location here with integrated MOLLE panels on each of the exterior doors that you'll see here rearward. The beauty of these MOLLE panels is that you can attach certain configurations for storage. Of course, all of the water lines, all of the holding tanks for fresh, gray, and the cassette are located above floor and inside the EKKO. Of course, throughout the RV, we use LED lighting, which is 70% more energy efficient compared to normal or incandescent halogen lighting. A great zoomed in shot here of the MOLLE organizer panel system. Again, using carabiner clips or any type of attachment that you can use on those MOLLE panels to store your gear. Here you'll see the gravity tank potable water fill for the 50 gallons of fresh water that are in the seamless one-piece rotocast tank. You'll also see conveniently located at approximately shoulder height is an exterior wash station or shower providing hot and cold water. You can see the light switch off to the right for that overhead LED light. This is the Nautilus freshwater manifold system, which provides color-coded valves depending upon what you're attempting to do, whether you're RVing off the grid, power filling the tank, providing city water input, winterizing it, or very simply draining it. Here you'll see coaxial inputs for resort cable or for portable satellite connectivity. But as we jump up atop the roof of the RV, we'll showcase the fact this does have the connectivity pre-wire port so that we can add any of the 3 types of satellite technology for you. Again, easy color-coded gauges for RVing off the grid, power filling, city water input, winterizing, or even sanitizing your freshwater tanks. Again, 50 gallons of total freshwater capacity. Underneath these valves, then you can see the city water input, and there is an RV marine port down below for if you choose to hook up for gray tank and for connecting a freshwater hose if you're at a resort or campground. But a very simple, color-coded, easy-to-use guide. No longer do you have to recall where the valves go or pull out the operator's manual. And again, this is also in a heated enclosed compartment. Then working our way down, we'll also showcase this is a seamless one-piece rotocast compartment with using vertical integration at Winnebago Industries. All of the seamless one-piece rotocast tanks are manufactured in-house using computer-aided design to maximize that 50 gallons of freshwater capacity, since they don't have to go out and purchase those tanks from competing manufacturers down the road. In this location, you'll see additional storage locations, additional hooks for storing your gear, a fresh water tank drain valve. Also, you'll see the quick connect for the exterior wash station hose, very simply being stored down below currently. Off to the left there, you'll see storage hooks, the freshwater tank drain. Very easy labeled, easy to use. And then down below, you can also then see that seamless one-piece utility compartment. Using the Larvage's PVC technology, you'll see the gray waste tank drain is 3.5 inches. You could also connect that cassette to a drainage hose and then irrigate that out using the drainage of the 50-gallon gray tank to cleanse out your sewer hose. Again, everything well labeled, easy to use, providing that tighter bulb seal gasket and also the thicker insulated luggage compartment door with positive lock latching mechanism. We continue with the MOLLE panel organizers in this large storage gear garage. The EKKO provides 65.3 cubic feet of exterior and basement storage. You can see the L-tracks working on all 4 corners of this location. Included inside the gear garage is heat being provided by the Truma Vario heat as well as fresh air intake. This wall panel is actually removable, primarily designed and engineered for easy access to the tanks which are behind this wall location. There is 12 volt and 110 volt run into this gear garage and is actually accessible from all 3 locations. Be sure to check out our measurements video in which we literally snap a tape to every secure measurement inside this gear garage. You can see the L-tracks with the positive lock latching and O-rings that you can secure your cargo to. These actually run on the floor on each side and then also up in the ceiling, so to speak, of the gear garage. Accessible from 3 different locations. There you'll see actually one of the diffusers for the Truma Vario heat, and then also lighting is provided, as well as 12 volt power points and 110 volt, which is hot off of the 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter converter. This will power all of your electrical appliances, including the air conditioning system, the microwave, and outlets. And now as we zoom back out, underneath the 270-degree alu-cab batwing awning, this is a factory-installed option that does store in a bag, designed for rugged nomadic adventures and primarily inspired by South African caravan adventures. This alu-cab provides just a tremendous amount of covered area rearward and towards the driver's side. There are several different aftermarket accessories that can be attached to this to create a complete screen room. Not available through Winnebago Industries because keep in mind there is exhausting underneath this location, so you have to be careful about that, but you certainly can add different aftermarket accessories to it. A single pole with just a tremendous amount of coverage literally sets up in a matter of minutes and provides wonderful coverage towards this area, including the outside utility area with that outside shower. Now as we zoom back out, let's cover exteriors of the Winnebago EKKO. Again, keeping in mind that the front cab cutaway chassis provided by Ford Transit will be in the carbonized gray palette, the rear sidewalls then are available in, first of all, the raw sienna with graphics package. It is available in raw sienna with a graphics delete. It is available in the verdant exterior with graphics. It is then also available in the verdant exterior without graphics. So even if you select the exterior without the graphics, it maintains that EKKO logo, and then the second K would either be raw sienna or verdant. Of course, all of these sidewalls are Asdel composite sidewalls. Asdel onboard composite panels provide benefits over typical Luan plywood still used in some RVs. These composite panels are half the weight, leading to improved fuel efficiency. They don't grow mold or mildew and will not rot. No delamination when used to specifications because they're not affected by freezing and warming cycles. They're built without formaldehyde, toxic chemicals, or materials, provide twice the insulation value in providing better sound barrier protection. No deforestation occurs during production of the sidewalls, and they provide just incredible R values. A 7.6 R value in the sidewall. We'll also cover as we get inside the RV, the coach does feature a 14.7 R value in the roof, which is nearly 2.5 times more insulative properties compared to the Travato, nearly double that of the Revel, and then inside the floor, a 6.6 R value, which is nearly double the Travato and 1.5 times that of the Winnebago Revel. Here you'll also see up top is the optional roof rack, which provides 40 pounds of cargo carrying capacity per bar. As we continue to work rearward, then you can see all of the pass-through storage for the rear gear garage. Working our way to the rear, keep in mind this coach is on the upgraded 11,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating from Ford Transit and provides up to 1,500 pounds of occupants and cargo carrying capacity, of which then you would reduce for people, cargo, and any fresh water that you may travel with. Keep in mind, each time that we add a lithium battery, it is approximately 68 pounds. and then deleting that generator will pull back and free up approximately 113 pounds of occupants and cargo carrying capacity. But when we say up to 1,500 pounds of occupants and cargo carrying capacity, that would be with standard configurations, which is a single 320 amp hour Lithionics battery with the Cummins Onan 2800i generator. To the rear, a rear view camera monitoring system ties in nicely to the front Ford Sync system with the 8.95-inch colored multi-function touchscreen monitor up front. Standard, regardless of whether or not you order the roof rack, is the exterior ladder that brings you up to Winnebago's patented one-piece laminate block foam roof, which we'll cover in detail here in a moment. So ease of access to the roof, you can see each of the partitions with the rugged cornering with the side high mount brake lamps. Working our way down with the automotive style bumper. And then down below, also included is a 5,000-pound factory-installed tow package with a 500-pound vertical tongue weight rating. Of course, E-coated in the latest in E-coat technology. And then also underneath, you'll also see a full-size spare tire. Here you can see the honeycomb design with the vinyl laid over the Plasticore insulative flooring with the L-Trax front and rear. Great shot there of the 2-inch receiver with the 5,000-pound factory installed tow package. And then you can also see underneath the full-size spare tire. Again, this area is also covered by the Alu-Cab 270-degree batwing awning if ordered. Sliding over, then you can see the LED lighting for the side mount rear tail lenses. And now as we zoom back, keep in mind that rear door is actually on a gas strut to provide clearance to the Alu-Cab batwing awning and also hold up in place. And now, unlike any dealership here in North America, we're going to elevate up to show you the quality components atop the one-piece laminate block foam roof, a quality advantage used by Winnebago Industries for over 60 years. Not only is this a fiberglass skin over the laminate block foam roof compared to competing RV manufacturers that still use bat stuffing over wooden trusses, steel is certainly stronger than wood with Winnebago's patented superstructure. All of the appliances and cabinets being mounted to the steel infrastructure. Interlocking joints evenly distribute the weight of the roof along the entire span of the wall, so literally an empty shell could be built. It's so strong because it doesn't need internal floor plan reinforcements. Working our way from the rear to the front, all the way in the driver's side rear corner, you'll see the connectivity port to allow us to bring in any type of satellite connectivity or Wi-Fi or cellular boosting connectivity. Be sure to check out on our parts page on Lichtsinn.com an interactive multimedia satellite antenna finder tool to pinpoint not only the right satellite connectivity but the right satellite service. Also on that same page you'll see an interactive multimedia connectivity finder tool that will help you with cellular or Wi-Fi boosting options. We can literally provide 24/7 internet inside the Winnebago EKKO through this connectivity port, which we'll show you as we get inside the driver's side twin bed setup to the rear. Just to the right of that is the local off-air omnidirectional antenna, which is standard regardless of whether or not you opt for the internal entertainment center. Just to the right of that is the high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system. Forward of that, then you'll see the 455 watts of standard solar. Now this will be slightly lower if the optional pop top, which is a 52 by 79-inch sleeping surface, is ordered. But currently this will show 455 watts of standard solar. They are two 170 watt panels and a single 150 watt panel. Just forward of that, then you'll also see the Max Air Premium Vent System. This provides thermostatically controlled fresh air ventilation inside the van. And now as we work our way back down to ground level, let's cover some specifications. The Winnebago EKKO is 23 feet 2 inches long. So the footprint of a camper van with all of this storage and livability of a Class C. It is 7 feet 2.5 inches in terms of width and an exterior height of 10 feet 6 inches. It also provides an interior ceiling height of 6 feet 8 inches. Standard up top is the Colorado Carefree 13-foot powered patio awning with LED lighting. A factory installed option would be to actually delete this awning if you never had a need for that patio side awning. But again, that Colorado Carefree 13-foot powered patio awning is standard. Also, you'll see standard are the dual pane canopy style acrylic windows with the European cassette interior window coverings. Again, all designed for the insulative benefits of an all-season coach with all of the freshwater and gray tanks and black tanks inside the van, with just a tremendous amount of insulative properties with the thicker sidewall panels and R values such as 14.7 in the roof, 6.6 on the floor, and 7.6 in the sidewalls. Continuing on with this gear garage and additional MOLLE panels for gear organization. Again, you can see the fresh air intake and also the Truma Vario heat output. You can also see the L tracks up top towards the forward portion. There are also L tracks towards the aft or rear of this gear garage. Continuing in, again, be sure to check out our measurements video if you're looking for detailed measurements. Also keep in mind we can go live and showcase this van when available to show you all of the quality components live with an interactive presentation with any of our factory trained consultants. There you can see the L tracks with the O-rings, which are positive interface with the push button to secure cargo to the rear. You can see the LED lighting, 12 volt and 110 volt outlets to the rear. So there are two inside this gear garage, one on each side. Working our way forward then, innovations with LP, which is primarily used for exterior gas grill cooking and for the tailgate package, but also for the range top inside, but providing ultra fuel efficiency to the Truma Vario heat and Truma AquaGo on-demand hot water heater that you see here with recirculation loop. This is the upgraded AquaGo Comfort Plus with recirculation loop and decalcification mode. One of the benefits of this van being able to go literally anywhere are the 40 pounds of LP with dual removable cylinders that can be exchanged at literally most fuel stations or over-the-road truck stops. When one is depleted, it will certainly then flip over to the second, but just such little LP consumption that we'll cover as we get into the Truma Vario heat and how fuel efficient it is. This is a factory installed option, which then does diminish the exterior storage down to 54.6 cubic feet if you order it. This tailgate package includes the exterior range top, the refrigerator, freezer, and sink. You will actually receive an LPG gas grill hookup and a full insulative storage compartment if you opt out of the tailgate package. Off to the left here, you'll see the 110 volt outlets. Again, tied into that inverter converter, providing power off of the lithium setup. And then underneath here, you'll see a coaxial output as well as a 12 volt power point if you want to connect an outside TV. But again, this exterior does include the sink, which drains then down below. Hot and cold water with the sink area. Again, that sink does drain then down to the open ground. It does include then the gas range top. And the Norcold NRF30 DC refrigerator and freezer. This is a 1.1 cubic foot hermetically sealed compressor refrigerator freezer. There you can see the LPG connection to the range top coming off of the LPG, which is located just down below. You'll receive that either way, with or without the exterior tailgate package. But again, up to 1,500 pounds of occupant and cargo carrying capacity, which would be without this tailgate package, with standard components. You'll see the dual burner range top. Very efficient off of the LP if you choose to opt for the tailgate package. It does provide the stainless base. And then down below, this is the Norcold NRF 30 DC refrigerator and freezer, 1.1 cubic feet, with that hermetically sealed compressor refrigerator and freezer. But again, if you opt off of the tailgate package and opt not to select that, you'll also pick up nearly 11 cubic feet of basement and exterior storage inside that compartment. And you still will receive the LPG gas grill hookup. So great innovation for flexibility if you choose to use this or choose to go for additional storage. One of the huge advantages to this EKKO is the innovation in this durable entry door with incredibly strong hinges that you can see here, but also an innovative screen door. And this is not just your ordinary screen door. This is actually a metal interfaced screen door with a deadbolt latch. Knowing that the EKKO is going to go off grid, if you do choose to relax with the fresh air ventilation and also then fall off, decide to take a nap, you have the locking deadbolt capability, but also a full metal screen. This is not a mesh screen like you'll find in a traditional screen door. It's full on metal, which is an incredible amount of durability. And then you can also see this 1.5 inch thick main entry door. So great fresh air ventilation, the lockable deadbolt, and a very insulative entry door with strong welded latches that you can see, providing great durability here with the EKKO. And now as we zoom back out, a nice shot there of the standard Colorado Carefree 13-foot powered patio awning with LED lighting. You can pair this up with your Bluetooth connectivity app to dim the lights, turn the lights on, bring the awning in and out without having to go inside the EKKO. "13 feet in length." It also then does have a motion automatic retract feature. So if you're away from the EKKO and high winds encroach, it'll self reset that awning. Also, you'll see standard is the electrical entry step. And now as we work our way inside this EKKO 22A floor plan, we'll cover one sweeping shot of this floor plan and then we'll cover things in more detail. You can order the Winnebago EKKO in one of two interiors. We're going to showcase this walkthrough video in the boho with weathered teak cabinetry. It is also available in this, the Veritas interior, with green slate and Pane cabinetry, both of which are handcrafted here in Forest City by Winnebago Industries using computer-aided design, so that not only can we maximize creative interior storage, but also minimizing tolerances in fit and finish, which long-term will minimize squeaks and rattles compared to competing RV manufacturers that still purchase their cabinetry from third-party suppliers. An automotive-style dinette with dual 3-point safety belts up front. Again, optional overhead is an optional pop top with a 52 by 79 inch sleeping surface. You can see the lagoon table here in front of the swiveled passenger seat. High endurance laminate countertops are included, a compressor driven refrigerator and freezer that we'll cover in detail. Twin beds to the rear with the fresh and gray tank located underneath, each of which are 32 by 76 inches, converting into a queen bed at 60 by 80 inches. One of the true innovations to this coach is the pivoting lavatory wall in the modified split bath that we'll cover in detail here in a moment. And then up front, the safety with the 3-point safety belts. Up front is an optional front entertainment system that we'll cover in detail. And then up front, each of the Ford Transit seats rotate to become integral lounge chairs to the RV and include the residential cab seat cushions to provide a taller, more residential feel. Again, the RV has a 6.6 R value inside the floor with no carpet inside. You can literally Swiffer this vehicle out in a matter of seconds. And now let's work our way through the interior in more detail. Again, this is the boho with weathered teak interior. It includes the innovative slam latch technology. Certain of the overhead cabinets will store up against the ceiling for ease of access. Again, continuing on with tinted dual pane Euro acrylic windows with the Euro cassette shade system, providing the fresh air ventilation with the insect screen and then also the privacy. Complete opaque blackout at night. Here you can see that weathered teak cabinetry with the positive lock slam latch and then also the magnetic off to the right, so that when you open this weathered teak cabinet, you can easily access every square inch of storage. So that is the positive lock slam latch, and then it elevates up and stays up against the ceiling to provide ease of access. You can see the split partition there with the cabinet. There you can see the magnetic up against the ceiling. Just above here is that Max Air premium vent system that we'll cover here in a moment. Again, tinted dual pane Euro acrylic windows with the cassette shade system, providing the insect screen and also the blackout for at night. You can also see then the Ram Tough Track slide mounts, so that you can easily add Ram Track Tough Mount accessories for smartphone and tablet storage. Here you can see the insect screen and then also the privacy screen down below. Complete opaque privacy at night. And again, these sidewalls then have a 7.6 R value. The dinette seating does include dual 3-point safety belts on each side for a total of 4 safety belts that are all 3-point equipped inside the EKKO. You can see the pull-up or fold-down table for the dinette seating, which integrates then with the driver and passenger seats, both of which swivel to become integral lounge chairs. Again, the safety of dual 3-point safety belts. Underneath this 22A bench area is where we house the shower pump, a heat duct, and also the automatic transfer switch. You can see the legless pull-up, fold-down table for the dinette area. Integrates well with that driver seat that swivels to become an integral lounge chair and dinette component. There is a yellow slide latch right between your feet that actually uses your hip movement to swivel that seat very easily. Here you'll see an innovative pantry with adjustable shelving. Again, using computer-aided design, allowing us to maximize interior storage and minimize tolerances in fit and finish. You can see the vinyl flooring down below. Easy to access entry handle. The high-endurance laminate countertops inside the kitchen or galley area with a large single stainless steel sink with sink top cover, a tinted dual pane Euro acrylic window, canopy style out towards the patio side. We'll cover the one place panel and up in the ceiling here also. This is the Max Air premium vent system that does include a sealed marine rain hood. It is thermostatically controlled. It provides just a tremendous amount of CFM or air movement, especially in conjunction with that all-metal screen door, providing great fresh air ventilation. Inside your one-place panel off to the left there, you'll see controls for the inverter, solar, and also the one-place panel. A great zoomed-in shot there of the weathered teak cabinetry and the rich faux-style colored wallboard. Up top, that is controls for the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter converter. It also allows you to select the charge rate of your Shoreline or Cummins Onan input towards charging the lithium setup. Down below here then is the ZAMP solar package, which includes standard 455 watts of solar charging to the lithium setup. This will be slightly lower if you opt for the optional pop top, which again is a 52 by 79 inch sleeping surface. Underneath the solar charge controller then, you'll see the one-place panel. This is an all-new touchscreen one-place panel designed for the EKKO. You can see it'll provide your tank level, controls for your water pump, also controls to start and stop the Cummins Onan 2800i generator, and then also readouts for your battery system. Touching on the coach batteries, you can see levels for the chassis and coach batteries, but again, keep in mind each of the Lithionics batteries provide rich diagnostic data in the Bluetooth connectivity app. They also self-pair for seamless operation. Here you'll see readouts for your fresh and gray tank all the way down to a single percentage, so no longer do you have to wonder what 1/3, 2/3, or full means. Controls to start and stop the Cummins Onan 2800i, which again sips fuel off of the top 3/4 of the 31-gallon fuel tank. And then controls for the 12-volt on-demand water pump. And then sliding down inside that entry well is an easy to access entry handle, sliding over into the kitchen or galley area. Again, slam latch technology along with the magnetics up against the overhead ceiling area. Again, the microwave is hot off of the 2,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. This is the over-the-range Greystone microwave. This is the P90D model at 0.9 cubic feet and operates with a 900 watt capacity. It does include the rotisserie plate. Again, all of our appliances and cabinetry is mounted into the steel infrastructure. It's not mounted into wood like competing RV manufacturers. That is all part of the Winnebago proprietary steel superstructure component build. Inside the kitchen and galley, you'll see off to the right a 2-burner LP range cooktop with an innovative glass cooktop cover which maximizes countertop space. You can also use then the swivel and adjustable galley extension and work table in front of the passenger seat for a prep station or a standing desk. The beauty of this dual burner range top is it's very fuel efficient off of the 40-pound LP capacity with removable tanks. It is stainless steel for easy cleanup, and then that glass range top cover also serves as an easy to clean backsplash. Off to the left then, you'll see the sink top cover with a single control high-rise kitchen faucet with pull-out sink sprayer for easy maintenance and easy cleaning. Underneath the sink top area then is the water purification system with easy to replace cartridges that can be found at any major home improvement store. There you'll see the pull-out sink sprayer over the stainless steel sink, and then again there is the sink top cover to maximize countertop space. Also in conjunction with that adjustable galley extension or work prep table on the adjustable hinge mount in front of the passenger seat. Inside the stepwell area here, then you'll also see some of the diffusers for the Truma Vario heat, but also the switches for the powered patio awning, the light for the powered patio awning, an auxiliary battery disconnect switch, controls for the electric entry step, in which most cases we just recommend you leave that off because it does come in automatically when the vehicle is placed in gear. Well laid out light switches, all in one seamless panel as opposed to drilling through for individual components. Right near the door is an easy to access fire extinguisher, fresh air intake, and then also a diffuser for the Truma Vario heat. A very comfortable insulated floor. Again, that floor has a 6.6 R value. You can see all of the full-length extensions with the slam latch technology in the drawer glides with dual GFI protected 110 volt outlets for all of your kitchen appliances. Here you'll see several of the remotes. That's the remote control, which can be wall mounted for the Max Air Premium vent system. Again, full-length extensions with metal drawer glides compared to competing manufacturers that continue to use plastic drawer glides to save pennies and nickels. Of course, we haven't forgotten the location for the waste paper basket, and then also in this location is where you'll see the water purification system with the easy to replace filters that are available literally everywhere. Easy to find, residential style water purification. Here you'll see your breaker panel for your 110 volt appliances and 12 volt appliances. And then down below you'll see the LP detector, which is hardwired into the coach battery bank. Just above this with the stainless steel facade front. This is a compressor driven refrigerator and freezer. This is the Norcold N1152. It is a 5.3 cubic foot compressor driven refrigerator and freezer with nighttime mode to alleviate any white noise. It is a compressor driven refrigerator, so it'll operate more efficiently at higher altitudes. You don't have to keep the coach level, such as absorption refrigerators. Innovative in design because it is 5.3 cubic feet in a narrow design that actually provides vertical versatility with pull-out drawers and adjustable bins and shelves. Hermetically sealed compressor-driven refrigerator and freezers are so energy efficient with just literally parasitic draws off of the lithium bank package. But great innovation here with such capacity in a compact space with 5.3 cubic feet. Now inside the rear master bedroom are dual twin beds, each of which are 32 by 76 inches. Innovative storage that will showcase underneath with great storage overhead. A curtain provides access for privacy. You'll see dual pane Euro canopy style windows on each sides with the Euro cassette shade system with insect screens as well as the opaque blackouts. Up top here you'll see connections if you choose to add a bedroom television with coaxial outputs as well as 110 volt inputs. Again, tying into that 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter. Overhead then great storage along with those same positive lock latching mechanisms, magnetically elevating up against the ceiling. There will be reading lamps that drop down from the middle partition section, but of course continuing through the RV using LED lighting, which is 70% more energy efficient compared to normal incandescent or halogen lighting. Side overhead cabinet with a shelf area here with 12 volt and 110 volts. From this area will be directional reading lamps in the full-scale production model. Again, 12 volt and USB power points with 110 volt outlets. And then in this cabinet towards the driver's side is where you'll find access for the connectivity port for adding connectivity enhancement devices. There's also 110 volt, 12 volt, and USB power points. Again, then we have the same dual pane Euro acrylic canopy style windows out towards the driver's side. Each of these twin beds are 32 by 76 inches. They convert to a 60 by 80 inch queen bed by using that armrest or nightstand in the middle and dropping it into that middle partition section. You can see all of the diffusers in the step-up area. This is overhead, obviously the gear garage to the rear. But innovative storage that you're going to find underneath each of these beds. There is a shirt hanging area underneath this location, also great for foldable clothing. We'll elevate up the Froley spring system here to showcase what's underneath each of the twin beds. A full-length drawer then for foldable clothing underneath each of the twin beds. You'll see the drawer then also on the driver's side twin bed. Again, full-length extensions with metal drawer glides. Just versatile cavernous storage here inside the master bedroom with dual twin beds that convert to a queen. Inside this location then off to the left underneath, you'll also see additional storage. Again, be sure to check out our measurements video in our video library for all of the specifications to this location. Then each of these twin beds elevate up, in which you'll find the gray tank underneath the driver's side twin bed. Again, that's a 50-gallon gray tank. And then also you'll see the freshwater tank underneath the driver's side twin bed. Each of the twin beds now feature the new WindSleep system. So this gray area is actually just a mattress cover. We'll showcase this here in a moment. Underneath this, you'll see the Froley spring system. The European style suspension offers flexible support, increased comfort, and circulating air underneath the surface, resulting in a drier mattress, a cooler mattress, alleviating any mold or mildew buildup. There you can see access to the drawer and then also the gas strut for the twin bed. Out towards this location is also then where you see additional storage. But again, all of this designed using computer-aided design here, with vertical integration by Winnebago Industries to maximize interior storage. Now sliding over, this is the middle insert to convert each of the 32 by 76 inch twin beds into a 60 by 80 inch queen bed. Sliding over here to showcase this being the WindSleep system, which is an all-new mattress system from Winnebago Industries that draws excess heat from the body using Deep Freeze Plus technology to create a cool, comfortable sleeping environment. It includes serene foam with plush superior foam that provides exceptional pressure relief and support through supportive air technology. It's also tested and certified, made without ozone depleters and toxic materials such as mercury, lead, and formaldehyde. So it is CertiPure US tested. And then underneath that WindSleep system, again, the support Froley spring system with the European style suspension that offers flexible support, increased comfort, and all of that fresh air ventilation underneath your mattress. Again, that is the all new WindSleep system from Winnebago Industries. Elevating this area then, you'll see additional storage. We saw the drawer extended. When you extend that drawer, it'll also reveal then the freshwater tank on this side. Again, that twin bed elevates up on a gas strut. We'll also showcase now how easy this is to convert into a 60 by 80 inch queen bed. Each of these mattress covers are used very simply just for transport mode and for demonstration mode. The WindSleep system with a mattress pad is just an extremely flexible, comfortable setup. And again, when converted in this location, is a 60 by 80 inch queen bed. Now, as we exit the master bedroom, right inside the hallway is then also where you'll find the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system thermostat for the high-efficiency ducted air conditioning system. Now, keep in mind, most camper vans do not have ducted air conditioners. Most Class Cs do. This being a hybrid of a Class B camper van or a B box, a hybrid between a B and a C does provide that. Ducted air conditioning. And then also controls here for the Truma Vario heat. This European-inspired furnace is extremely fuel efficient. It only pulls 3.5 ounces of LP at 4,700 BTUs, 6.7 ounces at 8,900 BTUs, and 8.6 ounces at 11,500 BTUs. A traditional 12,000 BTU furnace pulls about 1/3 gallon per hour, or 43 ounces. So again, pulling between 3 and 9 ounces with the Truma Vario heat. It also pulls less than 1 amp in low mode. Inside, this innovative split bath features an oversized 24 by 30 inch shower with a flexible handheld shower head that allows you to start and stop the water both on the head as well as on the faucet to conserve water when RVing off the grid. It does feature the oxygenic shower head, LED lighting throughout. It also includes the shower surround and the shower curtain. Again, 24 by 30 inches. Very easy to clean, very easy to maintain with the single piece surround. So providing great height with 6 feet 8 inches of ceiling height inside the van. But then as you pivot the lavatory wall, when not using as a 24 by 30 inch oversized shower, and sliding this pivoting lavatory wall closed, you have a traditional bathroom. The traditional bathroom then including the lavatory with a single control lavatory faucet, easy to clean basin, a mirrored area. It also includes robe hooks and tissue holders, LED lighting throughout, the same slam latch technology with the weathered teak cabinets in this particular pallet. So a great medicine cabinet area here. Continuing on with, again, a dual pane acrylic window, tissue storage, 110 volt outlet, and then also the Thetford ceramic cassette style toilet with push button flush. This toilet then also includes indicators, tank level indicators inside, and this toilet actually swivels up top 180 degrees for ease and comfort in using this. So a great hybrid also of a split bath that provides an area that you no longer have to shower over your toilet with the pivoting lavatory wall. You can see the bound by the W Winnebago towel or robe hook. Here you can see that lavatory cabinet. And then also down below the lavatory sink. Sliding back over then. Boom, we have a 24 by 30 inch shower, very easy to clean, very easy to maintain. But great flexibility. No longer do you have to utilize a wet bath, but with the footprint of a Class B and the storage and livability of a Class C. You can see all the diffusers for the Truma Vario heat. Overhead, some great storage. This is behind the wind fairing that we talked about early on, right at the nose of the vehicle. Storage is included on each side. This particular vehicle includes the front entertainment system, which includes a 24-inch high-definition television with a Blu-ray player, but also including this streaming media player, so you can connect this to tethering to your smartphone or tablet, or to a Wi-Fi or connectivity enhancement that we may install for you. You can see off to the left here the 12-volt USB and 110-volt outlets. Again, all hot off of the 2,000-watt pure sine wave inverter. Netted storage off to the left. This is also where it houses the portable thermal cab partition panel. The vehicle being so insulative to the rear, and then having the automotive components up front, when you're in sub-freezing temperature, obviously that cockpit's going to get cold, so this has a zippered portable thermal cab partition panel to separate the cab from the rear. Also inside this entertainment system, not only is there storage behind, storage below, but also the JBL wireless soundbar setup. If you opt away from this front entertainment system, you will have storage behind here, similar to what you see on the driver and passenger side here of the front overhead storage area. This is the Sony Blu-ray player that does also include the streaming capability to stream all of your favorite apps such as Netflix, Amazon Prime Video. Again, potentially off of a hotspot that you might provide, tethering an iPhone or a smartphone, but also if we opt for a Winegard Connect 2.0 cellular booster and 24/7 hotspot, or even boosting off of a WeBoost for better cellular. Again, be sure to check those out on our connectivity page, on our parts page on Lichtsinn.com, as well as several Lichtsinn RV Live monthly interactive presentations that we do live here in our studio to walk you through those connectivity enhancements. There's a great shot there of the Lagoon swivel and adjustable galley extension and work table that can drop down for a station for the passenger. It can raise up for a standing workstation or prep table for the kitchen or galley. Inside the automotive cockpit, we include light-duty automotive conveniences such as 3-point safety belts. These are the dual cab seat cushions for a taller, more residential fit. Each of these seats now swivel to become integral lounge chairs. We include powered windows, powered door locks, powered mirrors with defrost, power assist steering with tilt wheel. You can see the Ford Sync 3 system begin to fire up, as well as the Ford instrumentation cluster off to the left, with a multitude of cup holders in the upper left and lower right. Here you'll see controls for the Ford instrumentation cluster, as well as adjustability for the adaptive cruise control and forward collision warning system. Here you'll see the Ford instrumentation cluster, which is controlled from the thumb wheel controls on the steering wheel. Off to the left then you'll see controls for the powered windows and powered door locks, a cup holder. Then down below, controls for the front high performance LED headlamp system, which does include automatic high beam headlamps, automatic rain sensing wipers, great storage here inside the driver's side door. You can see controls down below there for the powered door locks. And again, each of these then include the side assist steps that we showcased on the driver's side that do have the secure locations for tying out a pet or a high-end bicycle for security. Sliding over up top, just a multitude of storage components, including 12-volt and USB inputs from Ford Transit that you see here in this location. The Ford Sync 3 system that you'll see here, and then the full heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system down below. You can see the side canopy airbags on each side of those dual front seats. This features a radio and rear view camera monitoring system with an 8.95-inch colored multi-function touchscreen with Sync 3 navigation and AM/FM stereo with HD radio and Sirius XM satellite radio capability. It also includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Here you'll see the Capability of switching presets between Sirius XM as well as between local radio stations. There you can see the Sync 3 navigation in the middle. The ability to configure for certain apps, including Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, or even using a Sirius XM satellite radio subscription through your Sirius XM app through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto or Spotify, Pandora, or Radio App One. These can also be controlled from the thumb wheels on the steering column. Down below then the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system with yet again additional 12-volt power points and USB power points. You can see the forward instrumentation and gear shift selector with select shift capability and grade braking capabilities through that 10-speed automatic transmission. 12-volt and USB power points, cup holders, a glove box down below, some great storage down below. Also, you'll see controls here if you choose to need an electric brake controller. That's what that is off to the left there. That's integrated and part of the Ford Transit powertrain. Great if you're towing a trailer that has electric brakes. Continuing on with storage towards the passenger side, additional cup holders, again powered windows with defrost controlled by the driver, powered windows and powered door locks on the passenger side. Again, that is the Lagoon table, which you can raise up and down for a standing desk, a standing prep station for the kitchen or galley area, or you can drop it down for a great tablet for the passenger. Again, that is a true, genuine Lagoon table with the adjustable mount off to the right. The Ram Tough Tracks are included overhead the dinette. And again, standard are the cab seat cushions on each side to become integral lounge chairs. So as we swivel around, we'll cover one last sweeping shot as I want to take this opportunity to thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to unveil for you the complete walkthrough video experience of the all-new, all-season hybrid of a camper van and Class C, the 2022 Winnebago EKKO 22A, available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and recently named by the manufacturer Winnebago Industries as the North American top dealer for sales volume across all of the motorized coach divisions of Winnebago Motorhomes, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, but reaching out for that top sales volume award now for the past 6 consecutive years. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Ford Transit powertrain in accordance with the way Ford Motor Company outlines inside their owner's manuals and online, in which there is a proper break-in procedure, in which they recommend, if possible, no towing for the first 1,000 miles and varying your speeds frequently and changing through the gears early, not laboring the engine for the first 1,000 miles and not towing behind it. Also breaking in new tires and brakes for the first 300 miles. Be the first to break in that new powertrain, as opposed to the way a delivery service may and do tow their own personal vehicle out to your local dealership. Be the first to protect that new powertrain, sleep that first night in your twin bed, flex bed setup, or the optional pop top sleeping surface, and eat that first meal in your factory fresh automotive inspired dinette, available here at Lichtsinn RV. Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV here in Forest City, Iowa, the home of Winnebago Industries. I'm Ron Lichtsinn, and I want to thank you for visiting our dealership here in Forest City, Iowa. Here are some great points from the Lichtsinn RV team as to points unrelated to price, why you should experience the best here at Lichtsinn RV.
New motorhomes from Lichtsinn RV have no delivery miles on them. We do not use delivery services like other dealers in which drivers live in the RV during transportation or tow their own personal vehicle during the crucial engine break-in period.
There are no additional fees with purchasing in the state of Iowa, as a customer will pay their tax, title, and license in which the state that they register their RV. However, we do help in assisting titling your RV in your home state. As you can see, we help people day in and day out all over the United States and Canada with titling their motorhome.
Due to our close proximity to Winnebago factory, we're able to take advantage of cost savings over other RV dealerships. This allows us to provide you with low, no-hassle pricing.
We offer free, thorough walkarounds with our guests at the time of delivery, where we take as much time as needed for our guests to understand every function, maintenance, and warranty item of their RV. Many dealers charge a significant sum to provide this service.
Here at Lichtsinn RV, we provide our guests the opportunity to stay on our lot while enjoying free access to Wi-Fi, filtered fresh water, and electrical hookups, whether they're here to take delivery of their new RV or just passing through for service.
We work with several different lenders in order to secure you the most competitive rates and terms.
We also offer insurance from several different insurance carriers such as Progressive and Nationwide.
Purchase and service your RV and experience the best at Lichtsinn RV, the nation's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries, based right here in Forest City, Iowa.